Hey there, welcome to my channel, A for Truth. So today I want to talk to you about something. Friends, there is something about XRP, the native asset of the XRP ledger, that a lot of people are complaining about. Now, it has to do with the company behind the ledger, which is Ripple Labs. And that is that Ripple has used retail investors like myself and our small investments to grow and buy all their assets. For example, they bought Metaco. They bought Hidden Road recently. Metaco was like 2 years ago, a year or 2 years ago. And they've bought so many investments and they've expanded across the world. Now, instead of berating Ripple, by the way, complaining on YouTube, on my channel or somebody else's channel or on a live and going, oh, they are using us to get bigger, won't do anything for you. If you are not comfortable with Ripple ecosystem, with their way of doing business, buy something else. But show me one crypto company, one fintech company that does not use its assets to further its business. Now, Ripple and XRP, as it were, is not a security, it is a commodity. So you're not investing into the company Ripple, but you are holding the technology that Ripple is going to use on the XRP ledger to do what? Or the XRP ledger is going to use to process value. And we're talking of trillions of value. So there's an expectation that the asset will go up. But because you have other crypto assets going up, you have Bitcoin rising in value, people are looking at the past and how Bitcoin and all coins have related to measure today and the future. That's an error. It's an error. It's a fatal error when it comes to investment, and it will destroy the investor and the investment, in my own opinion. Because understanding the asset, understanding the environment in which the asset is operating is essential for success. Now, for me, this is how I see it. And my honest opinion, and I'm going to give you this, what Ripple is doing is not illegal. What they've done is, number one, they created a product. So if you create a product, you're not going to make money off it. If you sell bottled water, what are you selling it for? Create a not-for-profit if you don't want to make profit. So they created a product, and remember, XRP sold for 0.006 one time. There are people who bought 1 million XRPs because they saw the vision early, way back in 2016, 2017. And the asset shot up and gave people a lot of money way back then. You think they are complaining and saying Ripple is using them? Who do you want to make money first? Even the Bible that I read says, the husbandman, the dresser of the vine, is the first partaker of its fruit. If you were given a vineyard or a mango tree farm to manage, or an orange farm in California somewhere, who would be the first one? You think the staff don't enjoy out of that? The company would have a way by which the people who work there take some dividend, enjoy the fruit of their labor. So what they've done is they created a product. People bought XRP at 6 cents. They created a product that protected them from having to look for venture capitalists, because as people invest in it, right, they don't need one single person to come and buy them out. By bringing everybody in, people buying anyhow, they raise the money needed to take them to the next level. Then they raise money again. Show me one crypto asset company or fintech that hasn't done that. They say round 1, round 2, round 3. And some of them have rug pulled. This other company has not rug pulled. I'll link the video, Why Do I Hold XRP, in the comments. And actually, I have 2 videos, the 2 best videos that I've ever watched with respect to, on YouTube, with respect to XRP. I'll load them so that you can watch it yourself. So that's their model. You shouldn't be holding and the asset and be complaining about how they are making money and the price stays at $1. The price has to stay where it stays until anything that moves it now will be FOMO. It won't FOMO or just maybe a slight move up. But it won't be because of adoption. Because 2 things are important. One is the regulation environment that has to be dealt with, the lawsuit, which is part of regulation, and then adoption. The ledger, in my opinion, is designed to recognize value at different levels and automatically adjust the price. I don't think somebody is sitting in an office somewhere yawning and waiting like a ticket officer waiting to give a ticket to somebody over speeding. No, I don't believe this is manual. I shared in one of my lives on yesterday how computer programmers way back in the day will write a program, and once a year they have already put a fail switch on it where it will not do what it's supposed to do. You have to invite them into your building, and they come with their floppy disk. It was called floppy disk in those days, and they put it in, and the thing will release a syntax. And the syntax will go down, which is the original program, the source code and everything. And then, like, I'm not into computing, but if you've ever been in management, you see those things happen. You bring them in. They give you an invoice after they finish. They remove the very same problem they created when they first wrote the program. It was a way of bringing them back every year. So they said they were maintaining your systems for you. They could make it a 2-year switch, or a 3-year switch, or a 6-month switch, or a 1-year switch. So that every year at a certain time, the program will have problems, and they have to come in and override the problem for you. And then you pay them a fee and they leave. You know how many people made a lot of money? And let's look at viruses. Microsoft, they release a virus. Now you say we can't prove it, but then they create the solution to the virus. So they created in fact, I think it's brilliant, because this way, no billionaire can come to Ripple and say, oh, you know what? Let me buy you guys out. No. We have a vision. We're gonna keep selling our product to the public, to the world, and you've bought it, you hold it, and you wait. Is that not what investment is about? Your own house that you bought and you are paying a mortgage. How many years does it take you? I met an older gentleman today at church who was visiting, and he shared with me how they're retired now, he and his wife, and the reason why they're not even depending on retirement income, they're depending on the income from their investment. And some of the things they are doing. He told me, I have an investment that I just made $91.06 in 2 days. $91.02 in 2. Now he's excited because he now realized that in 1 month he's making this extra money. Now it's not a lot of money, but when you have that extra coming in, and as he increases investment in this particular area, he's investing into scooters, electric scooters. He's going to make more money. People are, thinking forward. Now, do you think the people who set up that electric scooter company, they are not making, it's like a multi-level marketing system? You think they won't make money? They will make money. So we are the ones, the investors have to wait. It's a waiting game. And if you can't wait, sell the thing and go somewhere else. But there's no fintech company that does not create a product that they use to make money from the public in order for them to continue to advance their project and their vision. All in all I have to say is this. I think it's brilliant. And so invest what you can afford to lose, or don't bet the farm. Don't sell your house and buy XRP. People have done it, but I'm glad for them, because I believe in the product and I think that they're going to reap great benefits. Those are the billionaires of the future, depending on how much they got into it. And again, even if you get into XRP at $100, it's cheap. It's like buying Bitcoin at $100. Well, you may say, oh, the market cap and all that. I've talked about that before. Market cap with XRP is irrelevant because it's going to be the world's leading and most valuable commodity the world has ever seen. Market cap is more relevant when you're talking about what's it called? Companies, right? Securities, not commodities. Okay. What's the market cap for beans? What's the market cap for beef? What's the market cap for? Do you want to place a market cap on that? As population increases and the desire for food and all of that increases, the market cap for beans is irrelevant. It's a crop. Yeah, it's a commercial crop. That's all that matters. As much as people want it. What's the market cap for oil? Who cares? There you go. And it's traded. It's sold and bought. So that's all I want to say, is that it is, people should stop this thing about, oh, they are using us to make money. The government is using it to make money. Did you complain? Everybody uses everybody else to make. You use them. You write a book. You do something and make money off it, and stop complaining. You go to work. You are using your employer to make money, and your employer is using you to make money. Is that not how it works? I don't know. I'm done. I'll see you in the next one.